job ahead overwhelming. A local bulldozer working to clear a path. One man trying to do everything he could. In this wasteland, we meet a husband and wife. They stayed behind in their home as the water rushed in. You swam.
Yes.
Out.
Yes.
Of your home.
Yes.
To a boat.
Yes.
And that's how you survived.
Yes.
They grabbed a pair of life jackets with keeping them alive. The wind is going 120.
Oh yeah, no, we were holding on. We'd let the current take us to the next stop, and then we'd grab onto a tree.
And then they asked us to try to get word out to their mother that they're okay. Finally, we got a signal. They rode out the entire 5 hours of the storm.
I've never been more worried about all my children in my life.
So many people desperate for news. And then we hear from someone else, Jenny Caputo, who tells us that she watched our report and that she is the owner of that blue house. Now, gone. We reach her by phone in Atlanta. Like, I can't imagine if it were my home.
I'm heartbroken. We only have been at our house 5 months. We've been coming to Mexico Beach for over 10 years.
Wow.
And we just love it. We finally got a place there that we're going to enjoy with our young family now. We'll be back. We will rebuild and we'll come back and we have lots of, they're just good people there.
Everybody has that attitude about rebuilding in this community. Ginger Zine with us now. I know you made it out on foot with your crew. It's great that your crew is here with us tonight. But what do we say to these loved ones, these family members who still are waiting word from people who might have stayed behind at Mexico Beach?
That's the humanity of the storm. I've had dozens of tweets, so many Facebook messages saying, please help me find the person who's in there. And unfortunately, it's going to be a couple of days likely because communication is that difficult. But there are ways to check. Facebook has activated its safety check. The American Red Cross has a well and safety website that you can go to as people start filtering in and they do that search and rescue.
But don't try to drive in because you have a hard enough time getting out. We could hear it in your voice when we were on the air yesterday when you saw that house float by you, and we're just glad you are okay, the crew's okay, and we're thinking about all those families from Mexico Beach tonight. Thank you, Ginger. We're going to move on here because the destruction that you saw at Mexico Beach on the ground there today really stretches for miles in that community and right here in this neighborhood as well in Panama City. Nearly every home, and you can see it right behind us here tonight, damaged, walls pulled off, mattresses still remaining, whole floors missing, and beyond. The middle school and the shopping center are damaged. Take a look at this drone shot from up above, right here in the neighborhood tonight. You can see destruction as far as the eye can see, home after home with trees on top of them. And we've learned tonight of 2 hospitals right here in the area. They're in a race against time, trying to evacuate all of their patients. We saw that right here on the ground today. I can see the staff caring for those patients, including a pregnant woman going into premature labor with twins, and a man waiting for bypass surgery. We also embedded today with search and rescue teams now going door to door in these neighborhoods.
This is the catastrophic damage of Hurricane Michael. The storm surge in Apalachicola taking over streets and homes. In St. Joe Beach, a family, including a father and son, rescuing neighbors from their roof shortly after the eye of the storm passed. Here in Panama City tonight, the stunning drone footage revealing a school destroyed. Today we drove past streets littered with debris, cars smashed, stoplights out, there is no power here. A tractor trailer flipped over onto its side. And then we arrived at Bay Medical Center, where we were told there is an urgent effort underway to get the patients out. The most critical are being moved first. The hospital was hit by the hurricane, windows breaking, the power going out, the emergency doors blown in, the wind suddenly racing through the ER. So you literally put this sign up to let people know they had to go around the building. The doctors then taking us in through the other entrance, describing those hurricane-force winds with patients in dire need.
The wind took a path, and when they broke those doors out, and broke these doors out, the wind made a wind tunnel through the emergency department, and we had to physically block off the doors, which was actually fairly difficult to do.
How did we do that?
We put stretchers up, and then we put bars across the doors to keep the doors from flying open.
On an upper floor, cardiologist Samir Patel taking us down the hallway where cardiac patients, some awaiting heart surgery, were right there when the hurricane hit, moved away from the windows and to safety.
You can see the hole right through the glass here.
He tells me the wind was howling, the windows shaking.
You can see the water still on the floor.
Our hospital's filled with patients, and a lot of them are sick. They have to be moved quickly.
They had to carry some of the patients down stairwells to safety. And beginning this morning, they began medevacing the most critical first. including a woman pregnant with twins, who they say had gone into premature labor.
These medevac helicopters have been running since daybreak this morning, since the sun came up, to take the most critical patients to